Hey besties, I hope that everyone is doing well today, that you got everything that you wanted for your holiday season, and I hope that you guys are all doing well. But today we are going to be doing a Barnes and Noble book haul. Like, listen, your girl took advantage of that Barnes and Noble 25% off sale. Thank you to my friend Lindsay that literally yeah, she told me about it and I was like, girl, we gotta go. Like, we gotta go. So yes, let me show you guys what I got for the set. Okay, so the first book I picked up the other day is Brandon Sanderson's Tailored Realities. And this looked really good. I do have other Brandon Sanderson on my shelf, his books, but I honestly, I started The Way of Kings, but I got really overstimulated and overwhelmed with that book because it is y'all know all of those books, all his books are like this. So when I saw a book that was like this by him, I was like, yeah, let me maybe start with this. And I do have the Mistborn book on my shelf as well, and that one is small as well. So maybe start with those before I jump into something huge. And I do love high fantasy, so I do know those books are high fantasy, but yeah. So I got this one, and I love because this one is sci-fi, fantasy tales, and thrillers. So, and they're little short stories. So I was like, yep, Brandon Sanderson, gotta get it. And then I got the second book, and this one was 50% off. I do have, I think it's Gatakana, was the first book, and then this is the second one. I started reading Gatakana earlier this year and have not been back to it, but I know that I did like it. So let me go ahead and pick up the second book, and it was 50% off. So what am I losing? Nothing. And I heard so much about this book that I had to get it. Dungeon Crawler Carl. I heard so much about this book. It sounded like it was right on my alley. I'm also trying to read other books besides stuff that I would be comfortable with reading. So this was one of those books where I was kind of all year long I battle with myself want to get it or not. And it was on the shelf right next to the 50% off book. So I was like the whole series, the whole Dungeon Crawler Carl series. So I'm going to start with this one. I didn't want to get all of them and then not like it. So, but I've heard so many good things about Dungeon Crawler Carl. And then the last book that I got was Silver Elite. This was another book, and I love the little stuff on it. This was another book that I felt that I went back and forth on a lot because I felt like people liked it or they didn't like it or whatever. But I'm one of those people too where I want to read books for myself to see if I like it, because there's a lot of people who have read books that I recommend that they don't like, or that they recommend that I don't like. So one thing I'm going to do in 2026 is read book for myself. And again, 50% off. So if it's not that good, then hey, I still got it 50% off. And then I did get some like book things. I took one out already, but you'll see it in my other book. But yeah, I got some little like bookmark things or whatever, and I thought these were really cute. And that was it for when we went the first day. So let me show you guys what I went back and got today. Here's the other book thing that I was talking about. I thought it was really cute because of course it's pink, and I was just like, and it says but first coffee, because if you know me, I gotta have my coffee first. I am currently reading Exodus, and this book is taking me through it. Okay, I ate up the first book. Why can't I think of the first book right now? Flock. I ate up the first book. Eating up this book. I'm past this now because I read more on my Kindle last night. But yeah, so y'all know I had to double and go get the third book. Had to. It was a must have because yeah, I need all three of these books on my shelf. And I do have Flock as well. I have it physically. And then I've heard a lot of good things about this book as well. Never Flinch by Stephen King. I love Stephen King. I've read some of his books. My favorite so far from him is Fairy Tale. That was one of like my favorite books ever by him. But yeah, I saw this and it was 50% off, and I was like, yeah, now is my time to get it, because I've been wanting to get this book, but you know, there was other books I got in the meantime, between time. So yeah, definitely, yeah. And then the last book I got was Dracula. I've really been interested lately in reading like like older books. Like I've also started The Count of Monte Cristo, and I'm just like, I really want to like, one thing that I really want to do next year is read like good literature. Like not, you know, of course every book is good literature, but to read, but I feel like classics are just like top tier. So yeah, I wanted to get to reading Dracula as well. And I'm actually going to start this one. Me and my friend Lindsay, we are starting this one together. So I'm super excited about that. And yeah, so those were all the books that I got from Barnes & Noble the last like couple days on their little sale. They had a 25% off sale going on as well. And I was just like, yeah. So if you got anything, let me know down below. Or if you like missed the sale or whatever, I'm sorry, bestie. I didn't even know about it until she told me about it. And I was like, yeah, we got to go to Barnes. So anyway, I hope that you guys have a great rest of your day. Stay blessed. And if you see this after 2026, happy 2026, bestie. Happy reading. Bye.